I paint flora and fauna for many reasons. Some of the most important being their aesthetic qualities and symbolic meanings, but mostly because they represent the continuity of all life. I always have been attracted to flowers and plants. The beginning of life for me, the seed, the cycle happening around us. At the age of 4 or 5 years old, I felt strongly attracted to nature and this microscopic world. I spent hours closely watching the shapes, colors, and form of the plants growing around our house in the south of France. The insects were fascinating with their armor, antennae, and bright colors. The birds were inspiring with their songs and fragile beauty, and the smell of the plants from my surrounding was fulfilling my senses. I loved to watch the rhythms of life, and I was perceiving a world was infinitely small or infinitely large. And that's where I started to think I want to express myself and I wanted to paint. I often choose animals who speak to my values, like the swan, which is a romantic but strong symbol of masculine light and feminine beauty. The stag, with antlers symbolizing longevity, rebirth, strength, power, and kindness. The dove, a universal symbol of peace. They are animals that I have always admired. It's about teeny details in the garden or in the nature who call me the most. And it's often a color or a reflection or the shape of a petal or the texture of the center of the flower. It's a perception who attracts me the most. Most of the time, the painting I create are totally improvised. I do not sketch, preferring references of image and to rely on the perception of the moment, which will later unfold with my own creative imagination. I apply many layers of color on the cotton canvas, and along the way, forms and shape emerge. My creative thoughts engage, and the painting and I will start a visual dialogue. I work really fast, layering color and water, making marks and letting the brush fly in infinite little splatters of bright colors. I watch from the corner of my eye, waiting until they are dry enough to wipe them off with a wet sponge. I move my canvas from vertical to horizontal positions continually, getting clear water, clean sponge, and blow dryer, juggling with all those tools, my color and my intuition. The painting and I interact for some time, until I feel that the new piece has matured. Only then I step back, look at it, and find most of the time that it is done. I then take my paintings into the house to hang for a while, where I look at them from an observer point of view. Sometimes I correct the shape of the animal or some other details, even change the main color tone. The circles in my painting are my perception of the microscopic world, a larger view of the air, the warmth of the earth, pollen flying or light reflecting, an expression of feelings, of time passing, repeating itself in an eternal cycle of beauty. After creating for months alone in my studio, I enjoy the exhibit and the viewing that the gallery has to offer. When the art is hung on the walls, it finally fulfills its own purpose, which is to provide a visual dialogue, an idea, an emotion, or a personal interpretation to the viewer. The show is the reward of my work. It is a sharing of my personal expression.